addition to that, for students who decide not to go through the OCI, the formal OCI process or summer recruitment process, and decide to cold call firms in order to secure summer positions, how effective is cold calling, and what is your advice to students doing this? And I'm going to actually open this up to anyone on the panel.
I think they're effective. So I didn't actually call, I just sent emails you know, and I only emailed those who I could relate to the firm or the interest practice area. And for most of them, I did receive responses back, and I was able to schedule a phone call or coffee and talk to them just to get an idea, because I was really trying to understand like the different areas of health law. It sounds small, but there's so many different branches of it. So I found it effective. But I think even in that email that you send, if you can demonstrate why you're, you know, contacting them, what is it at that firm that you're interested in, and something about you that relates to it. So
that's helpful. Thank you. Yeah, Jeremy, I think you want to add it.
When it comes to cold calling, I think one thing people forget is that we're in a profession that there have been these employers that you're knocking on their front door, sending an email or cold calling, they've been where you're at. And that's something that I think people should realize when they do send that email or they do make that call or they just walk up to the front door, because this is a system where, especially when it comes to the criminal defense bar, they really do represent the people before them. And I know a handful of senior lawyers that if I send them an email, whether it's for an assistance on a case or a trial strategy, they'll respond, maybe not as soon as they'd like to, because they've got their own practice to run. So the same logic applies to when it comes to cold calling. I think if you do it in a respectful way, if you're not berating them every day or so with calls and emails and why haven't you responded, as if they've got nothing better to do. But if you do it in a respectful method, they're going to recognize that you're serious about it, that you do take a keen interest in that, in their work, but also that they've been there before. And I think that's something that people should kind of realize when they do open up these lines of communication and just kind of take away any of that nerve-wracking, okay, well, I'm putting myself out there and just go for it.
Yeah. Another point is you might want to just say you want to talk to them about the work that they do, you want to learn more, because this is something that you're considering as a legal career, and it'd be helpful to talk to them instead of, you know, talking about, you know, securing a summer job or a clean job. I think that's a good way to start the conversation.